Hello everyone, my name is Captain. Welcome back to the channel. We're on day 55, the Wasteland Warrior series here, and we have gathered up a few things. Alright, went through my inventory of crap last night that I have saved. Went through and found some things that actually have a little bit of value to them, and repaired them, maybe threw a couple mods on there. So I have a few things that actually have a little bit of value worth selling. I don't know why I brought those, but I'm sure I'll need them at some point. So, just a few things. I know I have a whole lot more that I could be selling, but these alone should net me a decent chunk of change to go along with the chunk of change I have sitting in my bike anyway. So, today is day 55. All the traders should have reset. So, here's what I'm going to do today, at least to start with. I'm going to hit up Trader over there, sell some things to him real quick, see if he has any good candy on him. And then we're going to head towards the quad trader over there, see if they have anything real quick. And then while we're in that general area, I'm going back to the spot where the oil shale was that we found it. Because I'm getting to the point where I'm a little low on gas, haven't taken apart any cars in a little while. And I could probably just go ahead and use some more gas. So I'm going to take all of this in case he's got something good. Let's see, where's my sugar butts? That gives me some bartering skills. I need a little bit more, actually. So this is all the gas I have on me. I can make some more in a chemistry station, of course, which I do have. I just haven't actually made one. If I can just find it, that would do so much better. Let's see. That would help out around never. Here, let's see. Skull crushers, don't really need. Hackers. I don't think I need that. Nope, I don't need that. Okay, no candy that he had. Make sure I got my magnum out here. This doesn't help with. That doesn't help with anything. Let's see what you got. I need to sell some stuff to you, and I need you to give me top dollar for it. But you know what?
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. I'm going to use this. I always forget to use the candy when I have it for whatever reason. So I want to sell some stuff to him this time and actually see if I can make some decent change. I mean, we got quite a bit on us. Alright, we've got 2 full stacks, 2.5 stacks here. Let's see if he has anything good on him that I don't already have. I'm hoping for books. So far, I'm not seeing any books that I don't already have. Has he got anything under here? Okay, so, yeah, he's, nothing just jumping out at me that was saying, buy me. You know, just nothing at all, really, just screaming at me. You usually don't have a whole lot on you anyway. I'm not quite sure what I'm exactly hoping for. I wouldn't mind finding... Oh, also, that's something else. Is I switched over, and I switched my bow from the old bow that I was using to the iron crossbow and grabbed some bolts here. Put all the mods on there, so this thing is pretty beastly. I can do some sniping with it. I don't think I did anything else, really. I think I kept everything the same as it was. So... that's at least what I did to start with here. Our sugar butt should last long enough to get over to the other traders and tool around over there for just a little bit. So, let's just get over there, shall we? Don't want to miss an opportunity to check this one. Sugar butts. I'll go ahead and buy some more. Did I get hit by something? There was a little jostle all of a sudden here. I want to make sure I'm not actually getting attacked by something because that would not be cool. I've got plenty of eye candy in me. I just want to make sure I had some more sugar butts just in case. I mean, I still got 9 minutes left on this one. But anyway, let's get over to the other traders here. Always makes me a little nervous when I get that close to the edge of that thing before I, fall off. Okay, we got everything we need here. Don't have anything else that I can sell. There we go. Always nervous jumping over that. That's why I park my bike so close just in case I need to use it as a way to get out.
Something you like?
You better have something that I like, for sure. Urban combat. Landmines won't detonate when you step on them. Yes! Oh my god, we have needed that for so long it's not even funny. Oh, I am definitely glad we got that. Hell yes. Oh, I got to use that right now. Oh, baby, yes. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. All right, do you have anything on you that's just really good? Still got plenty of time in my... I'm not worried about ammo. I've got more ammo than I need. And if the base works the way it's supposed to, I really don't have to use that much. Last time, all my ammo was used just on... dealing with stupid birds, and the way I'm going to make some changes up to this one, hopefully I won't have to deal with them nearly as, badly as I did last time. Man, we don't have to worry about landmines
Make it
anymore.
snappy. I gotta take a crap.
Shut up, dude. Alright, what do you have that I don't have? Fireman's Automatic volumes do 2% more damage to coal and burned wood. I'll buy you just because I want to get the complete set. And you already have those. Alright. What else do you have on here that could be useful? I'm kind of just more or less curious about what you have inside your secret stash than anything else, just to see if you have anything really good. 60 grand for a gyrocopter. That's a bit on the much side of things. I don't think so, Tim. Got anything in here that's just like screaming buy me? Not really. I mean, of course I wouldn't mind having a chunk of this
Don't let
stuff.
the door hit you on your way out.
Well, at least he didn't cuss me out that time. He usually likes to just be all kinds of foul-mouthed and yell at me and stuff.
I'm listening.
Hugh, what you got on you? You got 44 manual schematic. Nope, not worried about that. The Great Heist, let's see. Motion detection device will not recognize you for 3 seconds when sneaking. That'll really help much because I don't use those, but I'm going to buy it just so I can try and complete that set. If possible, don't really need the Magnum schematic anyway. I could only make a level 1 if I wanted to. I've got way better ones just sitting around on me. They all have Grandpa's Forgetting Elixir, but none of them have the learning stuff on them. I was kind of hoping they might, but so far they don't. And again, you really don't have much.
If there's nothing else,
There's nothing
be on
else.
your way.
I'll do a better inventory check on total ammo, but I know I have a ton of
Something
ammo.
you like.
And so I'm not really worried about that. Let me see if Fireman's on like volume 2. This one's volume 6. I'll go ahead and buy that. We'll get both of those going there. Motorcycle chassis, don't need you. And that's all the books you have over here that I don't currently have with me. Food we're good on. And I don't really need anything like that. We're good on that.
Thanks for shopping here.
You're
Come
welcome.
again.
I will. You were actually kind of useful too. So use that and use that. Nothing? I was hoping to complete that. Great Heist? Nope, nothing on those either, huh? Oh, I got a skill point I still need to use. Great Heist, let's see. Oh, man, we were a long ways off on that one. I mean, it doesn't help us too much. We get some stuff there. That's nice. Fireman's Almanac, we really weren't close, but we got some more of those. Okay, well, we got everything we can possibly get from these guys right at the moment. At least we got a few books. I'm so glad we got the book to where we can, not have to deal with landmines anymore. Let's see. There we go. I just want to make sure. You know what I should have brought? I should have brought my auger. I just got that not that long ago. And I got the large tank mod on it. It's sitting in there. Now, granted, I don't have a lot of gas, so I'll be spending gas to get more gas. But, I've got a pickaxe that's doing okay. I'm not going to be completely brave because I've never done really extensive testing. I know if I step on a landmine now, it's not going to go off. But I've never really done a lot of testing on how well it'll go off with a vehicle. When I did the last testing video with landmines versus vehicles, I didn't test how well it would work if I had the perk with me. Oh, that was wonderful. Hang on, before I forget, I need to put you up here so I have that extra space. We're good to go. Okay, guys, let's go have a little bit of story time here for you wonderful people. In a video or two ago, I was telling you guys about the incoming storm that we had coming in Texas. Okay, so I'm recording this after all of this already happened here. So the video when I was talking about it was before it ever happened, and I was telling you what everybody's doing to prepare, etc. Stuff like that. Okay, so I kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of everything that actually went down over here. I'm going to just, look, as a little bit of story time. But I really should probably go ahead and take apart this truck up here to get some gas. I'm going to get a bunch of shale. Oh, hey, there's Carl. So you blowing up at me, sir? It's been a while since I've been over here, so I'm sure all these idiots have respawned. And probably some of the loot, too. Go ahead and use you. So anyway, just keep in mind that there's probably going to be distractions while I'm talking here. It's bound to happen. I'm flapping my word hole while also playing the game. So chances are things are going to be having some interruptions, and I hope you're okay with that. And I know the loot upstairs probably respawned, too. Yeah. All right, so on Valentine's Day, which was a Sunday, we had already got snow here at the house. So me and the little man played outside in the snow. We had a snowball fight. Unfortunately, it was more of the powdery kind of snow, and so we didn't get to make a snowman because it just wouldn't clump together. But we were able to have a snowball fight and play and make some snow angels, all that wonderful stuff that you get going along with there. So we had a good fun time with it. All right, that was Sunday. We knew that that was just the first part of the storm that was coming in, and that between Sunday and Monday, which was President's Day, that the bigger chunk of the storm was going to be coming in. So we were all kind of battened down. We had everything ready to go the way we needed to, in preparation for the storm coming in. We knew in advance that the storm was going to be dumping quite a bit of ice and snow. So at my house, we were prepared. Well, we woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning, that Monday morning, to realize that our power was out. It was extremely cold outside for what we normally experience here in Texas. I am fully aware that people in other countries and other parts of this country that realize that our extremely cold of, in the teens and stuff is a warm streak for y'all. I get that. But the average temperature of Texas this time of year for us is like 60. So it's cold. All right, so we have no power. The snow and the ice is still coming down quite hard, mind you. There's all the crap I left last time. So we are without power. We have a lot of snow and ice coming down starting about 3 o'clock. And of course, there's a damn bear. I don't know what he's attacking, but we definitely going to have to get rid of him. And so we kind of hang out for a little while thinking, hey, maybe, just maybe, this is part of those rolling blackouts that they had warned us about doing if they needed to try and save some power. So we're thinking, okay, maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't, who knows, but we're at least prepared for it. We had firewood, we, had blankets, all that stuff. We were okay with that. Well, then the temperature continued to plummet in our house. We normally keep it at around 68, 69 degrees, right about there during the daytime hours. In the winter, because that's comfortable in our house. If you get a little bit chilly, you can just grab a little throw blanket, you're okay. Basically, it's nothing major. Die, bear. Well, the temperature had dropped down to about 55 degrees. So a good 14 degrees lower than what we normally keep it in our house. Not ideal. So then we start having to come up with a decision of, do we leave to go to my mom's house, who lives, normally it's about a 20-minute drive south of us, but from where she lived, they still had power. We're still hoping that the power is going to come back on at our house, of course, because they said it was just going to be rolling blackouts, so we're expecting it just to be rolling blackouts. And so we kind of just hang out for a little bit. And by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we have to start making the decision that we are going to have to pack up and leave. It's cold. It's about 50 degrees in the house now. That's just no bueno. We have no heat. And the firewood is slowly starting to run out because we're having to use it to continue to heat the house. Well, basically the living room. If you know anything about lighting a fire in your house, you'll know that it warms up the room you're in, but all the other rooms get a little bit colder. All right. We have a dog, and my son has 2 pet reptiles, a corn snake and a snow leopard. A leopard gecko. And so they require heat. They're cold-blooded animals. We don't have their heat lamps on because we have no power. So now it becomes a question of not only are we cold, well, we can bundle up, put on extra clothes, but the lizards can't. What the hell was that? And so what we ended up having to do was we had to make the decision about 2 o'clock that Monday that we were just going to go stay at my mom's house. She was cool with it. So then we had to get some Tupperware containers, put the lizards and all their stuff in there, get the dog and all her food and the stuff that she needs in there, plus clothes and everything else we need to, and get my wife's car and drive to my mom's. The whole area, the entire area of Texas basically, is covered in snow and ice. So a 20-minute drive took us about 45 minutes, just barely moving. Now, where I grew up in Amarillo, we had winter every year. So driving on snow and ice really wasn't that big a deal for us. I'm used to it. I can handle it. We took my wife's car because it's front-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive always handles better than rear-wheel drive like my truck does, okay? So that's where we are on that. We make it out to my mom's house. We're doing pretty good. We hang out. We're good to go. And we're hoping that, of course, the power will come back on at some point. But we went ahead and made the decision to stay at her house Monday night. Temperatures continued to drop. And when I'm talking about dropping, I mean like it's 4 degrees, wind chill makes it feel like negative 15 outside. Snow and sleet and ice and all that still accumulating outside. So then Tuesday we get up, we have power at my mom's house, we're all good out there, no big deal. And much appreciate them letting us come, hang out at their house and stay warm basically. But we'd only planned to stay one night, and that's all we were kind of hoping for, at least, to inconvenience them, inconvenience us, you know how it is. No big deal. But so then we have to make a pilgrimage that Tuesday back to our house to see if A, there's any power, to make sure our pipes didn't burst. Being 4 degrees outside, Texas is not prepared for that kind of weather. They don't weather treat piping, nothing. We're just not used to that. So we make the trip back to the house, get some more clothes, and then we decide, you know what, we still don't have power while we're here. So then we think the next best option for his 2 lizards, because we need their heat lamps, is to take their heat lamps and their terrariums, both of them, with us. So then we have to disconnect all of that, load all that in the car, and get some more clothes. We got some extra pillows, and we prepare for the concept of that we might be staying for a couple days. Get more food for the dog, etc. How much shale have we got so far? That's an okay amount. I'll put you right here just so I can find you easier. That's nice. Is somebody griping at me? Alright, so now we're on to Tuesday. We end up heading back to my mom's house just to see what's going on. Temperatures continue to drop. Every morning it's like 1 degrees outside, negative 15 wind chill. And on top of all that, if you saw any of the news there, the huge chunk of Texas lost power. And, that's the reason why we lost power. Initially, it was supposed to be just rolling blackouts to take some of the load off the grid, and that way people didn't actually lose power. Well, of course, it turned into just full power outages, and so we had gone on 2 days now without power at my house. When we came back to get all the supplies that Tuesday, it was 43 degrees in my house. That's a good 25 degrees colder than we prefer it when we're just comfortable. And so we have to go back to my mom's house again. We stay the night there. Again, we're good. They got heat. They got water. We're happy. We're lucky. We're wonderful to have that as an option here. So then Wednesday comes along, and now I have a security system in my house, and I can remotely access it via the internet. So what I would do is I would check occasionally and see if it came back up, because my security system's on its own battery backup, and so is the internet. And so that way, if I can access it via the app, then there's a pretty good chance that the power's back on. So we notice Wednesday that we can actually access it. And we decide Wednesday afternoon to load up the car with everything that we hauled over the previous 2 days and come back home. We get back home. Yes, the power had come back on. The heater had kicked in. It's comfortable in our house now. We're good to go. But this entire area being in basically sub-zero temperatures for 2 days started causing all kinds of water damage around the city. Every city around us basically had water main bursts pouring into the streets and places. And so huge chunks of the population who were out without power for 2 days or longer also now didn't have water. So when we get back to the house, we see that we do have water, but it's very, very low pressure. Meaning, look, there's not even enough pressure to possibly take a shower. And on top of that, since the water main burst and there's no pressure in there, they issued a boil notice for our city. Meaning that if we want to use any of the water, we got to boil it first. So we have heat at the house here. That I'm recording this on a Thursday now after all this has happened. We have heat at the house, we're comfortable. As of right now, the water pressure has gone back to where it's supposed to be. But for the entire rest of Wednesday and today, anything that we wanted, my wife would just make a big pot of water, boil it, of course, and then she would run it through her Brita water filter, basically, so it was even more clean, and just put it in the fridge so we can have coffee, have drinking water, such and such like that. So here we are on Thursday. We seem to have water pressure, but tonight is going to be a big test for this entire area, because this is the last big portion of the freeze. It's going to drop down to single-digit temperatures one more time before we finally get a little bit of the sunlight back. So there is always a chance that we wake up in the morning and there's more water issues. I thought I heard you over there. So far that's what we have. Now, I do not talk politics at all in real life on my channel whatsoever. I just don't. I don't care. It's not important. My opinion on politics don't matter. But I can say that the decisions made for what happened with the power grid stuff here in Texas was really, really bad planning on some people's parts. Texas, for a big chunk of Texas, is in its own power grid. It's all, we're self-contained basically. We're not connected to the national power grid. Now, the panhandle of Texas is, but the rest of the state is, we're in our own self-sustaining power grid. Now, part of that is due to non-renewable energy, coal, natural gas, etc. And some of it, we have, I think, 5 nuclear plants within Texas. And we also have solar, and we also have wind power generators here. I don't know what's going on, but snake's trying to attack a tree. I'm getting out of here. All right. Again, our entire area is not designed to handle this. When they built all this stuff, we never had the issues of this level of cold temperature. So the natural gas pipelines were not built to be able to withstand the cold temperatures that we were experiencing. The wind turbines, and yes, I do know that they have turbines in Alaska and Antarctica that handle the cold just fine, and I totally agree. But those turbines were actually built and designed to withstand the cold. Here in Texas, they're not used to that kind of cold, so they were never winterized properly. They were never built to be able to handle that level of cold. And so they started freezing over, and they couldn't de-ice them. We also had an entire week full of these storms coming in, and it covered the entire state. It was a humongous storm. And so our solar output generators were also limited as well as how much power they put up. Due to the extreme cold, some of the safety regulations, or some of the safety regulators on the nuclear power plant started freezing over as well, forcing them to have to power down 2 of the nuclear power plants. So it also reduced the output there. The plants themselves were safe, but the safety regulations were having problems, and so as a precaution, they went ahead and shut those down too, just to make sure. And so we had, it was just a big cluster. They did not do what they were supposed to at all in order to be able to protect us the way they did. And unfortunately, as of right this second, there are still people without power. There's still people without water. Also, I'm stopping by this house because I forgot to go into the treehouse in the backyard. And it was pointed out a little while ago, this is supposed to be the Simpsons house, and I didn't even notice it. I was in the middle of commentary, did not even realize that this is the Simpsons house. And that's very, very cool. So whoever built this POI, you did a fantastic job, but I definitely forgot to go check the tree. Back here is also a backpack I forgot as well. Nothing really in there. I should probably put you on there, though. So that's my story time. So we were fortunate in that we had a place to go. Oh, what the hell is going on? Oh, that ain't cool. That's not cool. So, as I said, we were fortunate to be able to have a place to go to stay warm, but I know there's a lot of people that were not, and it's very, very unfortunate that it worked out that way. So I had a lot of, I'd posted a little thing on my community tab on here on my channel to let everybody know that I wasn't going to have a video that day because I had no computer I couldn't access, there was no power, no internet, etc. And the outpouring of love and support from everybody on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere else telling me, wishing us well, basically. It was very much appreciated. And was there a chest here? I accidentally blew it apart. Maybe the stuff fell down. Because I swear I saw it pop up in the feed. But I guess not. I guess I didn't. If it was up there, I blew it to pieces while I was trying to defend myself. I don't know where it went. Those 2 idiots, I don't know what they were doing in the treehouse, but they startled me, and I don't like it. So anyway, I was just kind of wanting to give you guys a little bit of story time and tell you everything that happened here. Things are going to be I'm hoping changes are going to be made to fix this little problem, because this was a little bit on the ridiculous side of things, to be able to say the least. Basically, it was freaking cold for us, and yeah, the streets are still covered in ice and snow. Basically, we've been able to get out a little bit, but like my office where I normally work, we've had it closed all week long, because even when we did get power and internet back, which was Tuesday afternoon, there's no running water in huge chunks of the city, and so we couldn't work at the office with no bathrooms, and especially no coffee. Which is funny, that's something else too. That Monday when we were sitting at the house freezing our balls off, trying to decide if we wanted to go or not, we woke up, no power, unable to make any kind of coffee. So I started talking to my wife. I was like, you know, I have an AC outlet thing in my truck. I could start the truck, run an extension cord from my truck to inside the house, because that would give us enough power long enough to make some freaking coffee. Because, you know, we are coffee fiends here. We wants it. We needs it. And we didn't have any of it, so it wasn't until that afternoon that we had a chance to actually get some. Alright, so from you, we can make a very large amount, and I'm okay with that. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see, I do have... Let me do that again here. I have a few frames I can put in here. I'll just put you all in there. How about that? It's going to run longer than this. It's going to give me power, but that should give me a decent amount of gas. And bam, there we go. You do your thing. Oh, that is just a sick amount of gas. We're going to have more gas than we could possibly use here. All right, I do have some wood here, and some of this, and this, and this, and that should, you know, take y'all. Mechanical parts, I'll take that. I think that's what I need over there. Or is it? It's one of those two. I don't remember. And let me see. I believe I have the tool over there. I want to run over to the base and get a little bit of the repairs done that we need to, because tomorrow is Horde night. Okay. Let's see if we can get some of this upgraded that we need to. I don't think there's a lot we have to fix. Not much happened, and we did some of the repairs last time, but let me get my hammer. So I have some of this. I do have some of the supplies I need over here to be able to do that. Like, there's a chunk of my cobblestone. I got a decent amount of cobblestone this time. Now, one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to put another row of bars outside this so I can get a little bit further out here. But I need to... Let's see. I can make... Let's see. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'm gonna make 10. It won't take that long to craft, and I'm going to need them anyway. So I'm going to put you down there, let you stack up. Now I should be able to just do on face on these, and hopefully good to go like that. Go slow so you don't put them in the wrong spot. And like that, and it will extend a little bit more as we go. I got to move this frame out of the way though. That way I can at least move out to right here without the stupid birds being able to get to me. Now, we have this little gap issue right up here because these little half blocks, I need to bust these out and put full-size blocks in here. So I guess I could kind of do that if I need to right now. I've got time. This one, I've already put cobblestone down. I'm just going to leave it as is. It's not that big a deal. But these, I should be able to go ahead and tear apart, use the wood that I have from there, and I think I can put a full one there. Let me make a couple frames here. Go ahead and just start with those. I don't need the bandages just yet. Fortunately, we'll put you down there. Let me see. Can I put you there? I can. All right, that'll give us that full box that we got going on there, so we don't have to deal with the birds being able to sneak in through there. I want to check real quick from down below. Make sure that we're good on that part. Okay, good. That'll eliminate the gap. I may go ahead and break this down since it has taken some damage already, and I could replace that with a full frame as well. And that'll get rid of this little, you know, peekaboo window we have going on right here. But it's okay because then I don't have to worry about a bird sneaking in. Last time we did, and we may have accidentally, you know, did some damage here like this one. We did a little bit more to that one than I would have liked. And if we put the regular bars and stuff on there, we should be able to go... Let me see if I go like this... No, like that. And can I put another one? Can I put one beside you? No, I can't. See, I'll need to get rid of this block right here in order to be able to get another bar on there. If I put another square block up like that, then I can go ahead and run the rails off of that, and I can get the blocks all the way down, and that should help out keeping the birds from biting my biscuits. The birds were the biggest pain in the problem, the biggest pain last time. Okay, no, all the bars are not facing the right direction. I'm just going to have to deal with it. My OCD is just going to, hopefully it'll forgive me. This one dang bar, man, just facing the wrong way. That's just a bit ugly. We got these up here. That helped out with a lot of the sleepers and the sleepers. Come on, Cap. What is your deal? The sleepers. Is that really what you were trying to say? No, the freaking spider zombies. You dork. See, sometimes your brain and your mouth just don't cooperate at all. They're like, no, I'm doing my own thing today. You can do your thing. We'll meet in the middle somewhere. But that's pretty much what we're going to do for the rest of this video, is just kind of get all of these upgraded here. That should extend it. I don't have to go down too far. This one got busted out here. I don't have to go too much further down with the bars. Can I put one right? No, I can't put one there. Not with this block there. Let me get rid of this one real quick. Put you right there. Again, not facing the right direction, but it's okay. We got those. Let me see how much room that gives me. So if I'm down in here, hunkered down, doing my thing, I can step out to this point and I can move all the way down to right here without a direct attack from the birds. So I can still throw Molotovs. I need to extend it a little bit further so when I get over here and I'm doing my repairs, I can top you off. Okay, so you do take electrical parts. I need to make sure I leave enough of those here. I need to check the other one real quick while I'm here just in case. I don't think they did anything damaging to that one. No, they didn't. Alright, so just to make sure I have them here, I'm going to put you here. That'll leave a chunk of those. I'll bring some more over before the Horde. And now we have a junkie that's a little bit better. I don't have any ammo for you at the moment, so I'm just going to leave you right there for the moment. We have plenty of stuff over here. I got Molotovs and grenades and all that happy jazz. More pipe bombs than I need. Again, if all goes well, I don't need to use any of it. Look, we still got all this ammo that we never even touched last time. 2 full stacks of shotgun ammo, a bunch of magnum ammo. That's just good stuff right there. So I need to go through and check all of the main steps. The idiots did some damage to them, of course. Oh, they did a lot of damage to that one. Them just bouncing into each other and cracking their own heads. And then there was the landmine we ran over of our own last time because, well... You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I've got concrete. How much do I have? I can upgrade a few blocks. If I could upgrade at least the stairs here that they're going up, that'll keep them from dorking up and messing all the whole thing up there when they get ready to start running into each other again. These, I should probably go ahead and make sure they're... Nope. Make sure they're topped off. You're good. Cool, cool. So we got a Horde night tomorrow night. They did not do that much damage to this place, surprisingly. I don't know what their deal is, and I'm happy they didn't do too much damage. I am going to finish upgrading those blocks up there as well, too, in case you're panicking. Like, Cap, you got to fix it, or they're going to just ruin your whole thing. I got to go around the building and repair all these tiny blocks, too. But I always edit that part out, because me going like this up and down looking for number values to change is jarring to the camera. So I always just edit that part out, because I don't figure you guys want to get motion sickness while you're watching the videos. I know I don't. Even just watching it while I'm doing the editing, I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to hurl. Oh, I got one right there. That's good to go. See, they just really didn't do that much, fortunately. I'm very, very fortunate that they didn't do very much. I initially wanted to do the fall pit here when Sledgy would knock them off into the fall pit. But I opted against that. So I can go ahead and upgrade these real quick. Oh, I don't have enough concrete left. I have 2. Well, I've got the stuff to make it. I don't have a concrete. Can I even make a cement mixer? I can. Okay, I can make one. It just requires some stuff. That should be okay for the most part. Like I said, they didn't really do that much. A few tiny little dings here and there. So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing to finish this one off. Just to, you know, lightly tap in a few things. Upgrade these blocks over here. Just so I don't have to deal with... I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these real quick while I have the stuff with me. Can't upgrade these without having a bunch of supplies I don't want to get rid of yet. But anyway, that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to spare you the guys to watch me just hammer away in this one. Because once I get these blocks right here upgraded, I'm going to call it a night anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found my story time entertaining. And again, thank you so much for all the well wishes and you know, the support you guys give. I appreciate your understanding for me not having a video that day. But I had a good reason, man. Anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and leave a like on the video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. And of course, you turn the little notification bell on and you get notified when videos go live, and things are wonderful. Hey, we got us a wolf. Come here, wolf. I'm sorry. I'm not, but I am. Did you bring anybody with you? Here, let me get my knife real quick. Go ahead and harvest you, because that's some good meat. We've been doing well on food here. I should probably actually go ahead and eat some stew, since I have the necessary stuff to make some mo. Cool. Alright, well, we're heading out of here. I'm going to head back into the base and unload a bunch of the stuff I don't need. Check on my crops. I should probably get some more of those going here. But anyway, cut this one a little bit short. But tomorrow, day 56, the Horde night, is going to be a long one. And yeah, look at all that gas. Anyway, thank you guys for all your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.